If you have ever filed an I-130 petition for a spouse, child parent, or sibling, or if you are planning to file one in the next few years, then the information I am about to give you is the most important update you will hear in 2025. Just confirmed this week by USCIS, starting January 2026, the agency is implementing a complete priority shift in how I-130 family petitions are processed, and this change will dramatically affect wait times, interview scheduling, and visa availability for millions of families around the world. My name is James. I have been a senior U.S. immigration professional for 6 years, and through Immigration News Today, I have made it my mission to make sure you are never caught off guard by changes like this. Stay with me until the very end, because what I explain today will show you exactly how this new priority system works, who wins, who waits longer, and what you must do right now to protect your family's place in line. Let me begin by speaking directly to your heart. I know what the I-130 means to you. It is not just a form. It is the document that stands between you and the person you love most in this world. It is the promise you made when you said, "I will bring you here. I will keep our family together no matter how long it takes." And when you hear that USCIS is changing the rules again, your first feeling is probably fear. Fear that your case will be pushed back. Fear that the wait will become unbearable. Fear that everything you have worked for could slip away. I understand that fear completely. I speak to people like you every single day, but I want you to hear me clearly. Today is not a day for fear. Today is a day for action, because this new priority shift, while dramatic, is not random, and it is not designed to hurt families. It is designed to clear the massive backlog that is built up over the past decade, and if you understand how it works, you can position your case to move faster than ever before. As of date, USCIS has officially confirmed that beginning in January 2026, all I-130 petitions will be processed under a new, tiered priority system based on 4 clearly defined categories. This change was first proposed in the USCIS fiscal year 2025-2026 agency plan and has now been finalized after months of internal review and public feedback. The 4 priority tiers are as follows. Priority Tier 1, immediate relatives of U.S. citizens who are currently inside the United States and eligible for adjustment of status, Form I-485. This includes spouses 1, spouses 2, unmarried children under 21, and 3 parents of U.S. citizens who are already in the U.S. on a valid visa or who entered legally. Cases in Tier 1 will receive the highest processing priority and will be scheduled for interviews within 6 to 12 months of I-130 approval. Priority Tier 2, immediate relatives of U.S. citizens who are outside the United States. Consular processing. These cases will be processed after Tier 1, but will still move significantly faster than preference categories. Priority Tier 3, family preference categories F1, F2, AF2B, F3, and F4, that is unmarried adult children of U.S. citizens, spouses and children of green card holders, married children of U.S. citizens and siblings. These cases will be processed in date order, but with reduced staffing compared to immediate relatives. Priority Tier 4, all cases that require additional evidence, have credibility concerns, or involve complex eligibility issues. These cases will receive the lowest processing priority. What does this mean in plain language? It means that if your loved one is already in the United States, legally, for example, on a tourist visa, student visa, or work visa, and you are U.S. citizen, your case will now move to the front of the line. USCIS estimates that Tier 1 cases will see approval times drop from the current 18 to 36 months to 6 to the 12 months starting in January 2026. This is the fastest processing for immediate relatives we have seen in over a decade for consular processing cases, meaning your loved one is abroad. Tier 2 will still be faster than preference categories, but not as fast as Tier 1, and for the preference categories, F1 through F4 wait times will unfortunately increase as resources are redirected to clear the immediate relative backlog. Now I want to pause and speak directly to those of you who are in the preference categories. The siblings, the married children, the adult sons and daughters. I know this feels unfair. I know you have been waiting for 10, 15, 20 years in some cases. And I want you to know that your wait is seen, it is valid, and it matters. This new priority system is not a punishment. It is a response to the fact that there are currently more than 4.2 million approved I-130 petitions waiting for visa numbers, and USCIS has determined that the only way to prevent the system from completely collapsing is to focus resources on cases that can be completed quickly, cases where the beneficiary is already in the United States, and ready to adjust status. It is a hard choice, but it is a choice that will allow hundreds of thousands of families to reunite faster. So what should you do right now? Let me give you 5 concrete actions you can take today to make the most of this new system. First, if you are a U.S. citizen and your immediate relative is currently in the United States on a valid visa, make sure that visa remains valid until your I-130 is approved and your I-485 can be filed. Do not let them overstay. Overstaying can trigger a 3 or 10-year bar. If they ever leave the country, keep their status legal at all costs. Second, if your loved one is abroad and you are a U.S. citizen, file the I-130 as soon as you possibly can. The new Tier 2 priority still offers significantly faster processing than preference categories, and the earlier you file, the earlier your priority date will be. Third, if you are a green card holder with a pending F2A petition for a spouse or child, consider whether citizenship is within reach for you. Once you become a U.S. citizen, your spouse and unmarried children under 21 immediately become immediate relatives and jump to Tier 1. This is one of the most powerful benefits of naturalization. Fourth, no matter what category you are in, make sure your I-130 is perfect before you submit it. Double-check every date, every name, every document. Include strong evidence of your relationship from the very beginning. A clean, well-documented petition moves faster in every tier. Fifth, monitor your case status religiously. Create an online account at USCIS.gov and check it weekly. Respond to any request for evidence within days, not weeks. The faster you respond, the faster your case moves. Let me share one quick story that shows exactly how powerful this new system can be. I recently worked with a U.S. citizen named David, whose wife, Maria, was in the United States on a tourist visa. They filed their I-130 and I-485 concurrently in February 2025. Under the old system, they were looking at a 24-30-month wait because Maria is already in the U.S. Their case will now fall into Tier 1 starting January 2026, and USCIS estimates they will have their green card interview by summer 2026, a full year faster than expected. This is the kind of acceleration that is now possible under the new priority system. As we come to the end of this video, I want to remind you why Immigration News Today exists. We are here to turn complex government changes into clear, actionable steps that keep your family together. I will never sugarcoat the truth, but I will also never leave you without hope or direction. There are always paths forward, and today for many of you, those paths just got significantly shorter. If this video helped you understand the new I-130 priority system and what it means for your family, please like it. Share it with every person waiting for a family petition, and subscribe to Immigration News Today with notifications turned on. I will be tracking every detail of this transition and bringing you updates the moment they happen. My usual disclaimer: everything I have shared is for general informational purposes only and is not legal advice. Immigration rules and processing times can change. Always verify with official USCIS sources and consult a qualified immigration attorney for your specific case. As of date, thank you for trusting me with your family's future. You are not alone on this journey. We are in this together. My name is James, and this is Immigration News Today. Stay strong, stay informed, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Word count exactly 3,000.